Today we're driving the all-new, fully redesigned BMW M235 Gran Coupe. This has the 2-liter turbocharged B48 engine. It's all-wheel drive. Starting price on this is a little over $50,000. We have 312 horsepower and a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Let's start it up, walk you around it, and we have a short racetrack here that we can do a top speed run in and take it through a few corners. So kind of an abbreviated track drive, but it'll give you guys an introduction into what this is like to drive and how it looks. I think this is a big improvement over the previous 235. We have a new body structure, redesigned interior and exterior. This would kind of be about the time when this car would have gotten a life cycle refresh, but they've just gone and redesigned everything, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go into sport mode. This car is painted in Borusan Blue, which is an individual BMW color. You can access all of those colors, about 150 of them now with the 235, which is very exciting. This one is about a $3,600 option. We have these forged 19-inch wheels with Goodyear Eagle F1 tires and 15.2-inch rotors and brakes from the base BMW M3. Probably overkill on this car, but as I always say, you can't have too much brake. Look how they've shaved down the side of the caliper so it clears these wheels. Proper stuff. I love the new proportions of this M235. I think it looks really good with the styling kit here, the rear spoiler, the front diffuser. This is going to have an illuminated grille surround once it reaches production in the US market. It's a much more attractive design inside and out. The front end is kind of delicate but still sporty looking, in keeping with some of the other BMW models. But still, it's unique in the way that it differentiates itself in styling. Now remember, there are two BMW 2 Series. There's this kind of front-wheel drive shared platform with Mini, which is the 235 that we see right here. And there's the rear-wheel drive 230, like the M2, the M240i. They're both 2 Series in name, but they're very different cars. Good amount of trunk space. A bit more room underneath for storage. Decent amount of room in the back seat. I mean, this is intended to be the entry-level BMW, and it comes in at a price with a lot of standard features that I think are very competitive in this space. This is going to start, once the front-wheel drive model comes out, at under $40,000. And even this M235, given its performance, is pretty good value at around 50 grand. Let's pop the hood. Take a look at this 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. This is the latest version of the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. I like the kind of carbon fiber weave look on the engine bay cover. It's wedged in there. Sounds great. Goes like stink. I'll top inside, show you around the interior a little bit. This does feature BMW's latest iDrive 9 infotainment system and software. These seats look fantastic. Really nice finishing, great bolstering. Like a lot of M cars these days, we share the same paddle shifters. There's a boost mode, kind of a rubberized grippy part on the back of the paddle. Pretty simplified interior. These are hand stitched into the dashboard. Neat little note there. A bit of ambient lighting peeking through those vents. Once you learn to live with this new iDrive system and get everything kind of set to your preferences, this is a very nice place to be, and for the money, this is a very premium looking interior. Minimal plastics, lots of neat materials. One thing I like about this interior is BMW has really gone and minimized the reflective surfaces in here. Everything is kind of matte, and that really is very useful. I was just in the new BMW X3, and everything was coming at me, blinding me from all directions in the direct sunlight. We also have BMW's Curved Display. I think everything in here looks pretty good. We're not going to be able to delve super deep into this car today. We've got a limited amount of time behind the wheel. So let's go drive it and see how it does on this kind of Autobahn style straightaway and little banked corner right there. It says speed limit 43. I don't think we can double it, but we could probably do a little bit better than that. We are in sport mode. Let's set off. feel fantastic. Gearbox is doing a really good job holding gears for me. Do some high-speed lane changes here. Feel stable at speed. Brakes feel fantastic. Good torque coming out of corners too. Let's do a braking test here from 60 and then a launch. Nice. Performance here in a fun, usable package. Alright, we'll let the car cool down a little bit. Sweet. We'll get back to you guys with a street drive later this year, probably early next year when this car goes on sale and we get a vehicle to drive and test in the press fleets. Fun car, fun package. As an entry-level BMW product, this has good performance, good features, really nice quality interior. You can dip into all the BMW individual colors, which is really cool. This would be a great alternative to something like an Integra Type S or a Civic Type R. Just maybe about the same money in some respects. You could have a lot of fun in a car like this. It's got good back seat room. Be a great introduction into the BMW brand. And it's fun to drive. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to let some other journalists drive this. Good time. Let's see here.
Yeah, you good? My phone getting lost.